Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it, and today, throw it in some pasta. Hey everyone, Mark here, and welcome to my kitchen. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Oh, it's just one of those foods that if you love it, you really love it. Like when you go to a party and you see shrimp on a table, you have to at least put one on your plate.
Let's see how many I can fit in my mouth.
What's not to like? They're sweet, juicy, and delicious. So if you've never thought about brining your shrimp, I'm telling you now is the time to try it. If you get anything out of this video, it's that you'll start brining your shrimp, whether it's a wet or a dry brine. I'm going for a wet brine today, so 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, which is optional, and then 4 cups of water. Give it a bit of a whisk and set aside for a minute as we get the shrimp ready. When picking shrimp, you'll usually see a couple numbers. All that means is shrimp per pound. I have some 16-20 shrimp, so that's about 16 to 20 shrimp per pound, and it varies from there. If you see a U, that just means under per pound. I have 1 pound of shrimp with the shells on that are already deveined, but I have a couple that aren't, just to show you how to do it. Also, it's not really a vein, but the digestive tract, so you're essentially removing the poop chute and whatever the last thing the shrimp ate. This step is optional because some people don't mind. So grab the shrimp and a knife and make a small, shallow cut along the outside of the shrimp, and then use the tip to pull out the vein. You can even use a toothpick and then just pull it out slowly, and that's it. Now to remove the shells. I'm removing the shells because we're going to make a stock for our pasta, and because I don't want to be peeling shrimp while eating. I just want to enjoy a nice big plate of pasta and keep my hands clean. So that means no tails either, but be careful because there is some tasty sweet meat under the tail that you can miss when trying to remove it. You can also do half and half with your shrimp, totally up to you. Whole shrimp with the shell on does look great for presentation. Set your shells aside and place your naked shrimp into the brine. Cover and place in the fridge for 30 to 60 minutes. Now let's use the shells to extract more flavor to add to our pasta. In a pan on medium heat, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Add our shells and season with salt. Saute until the shells brown and blister, and then add 1.5 cups of white wine or water, 1 bay leaf, and 1 tablespoon of black peppercorns, and then reduce to half. Once reduced, grab a bowl and strainer and strain our shrimp stock. Get any extra liquid gold as you can with a pressing against the strainer with a wooden spoon, and then set your stock aside. Finally dice up half of a small red onion, and then finally slice 3 garlic cloves, and then slice or quarter 250 grams of cherry tomatoes. Grab a plate lined with paper towel and drain the shrimp from the brine, but do not rinse. We don't want that extra step we took to be for nothing. Remove to the plate and just pat dry with a paper towel. Now we can cut up our shrimp into any size you like. Just make sure they're all the same size. And then we can start cooking. In a pan on medium to high heat, add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Add the garlic, chili flakes for heat, the onions, and season with salt and freshly cracked pepper. Saute until the onions and garlic are tender. Add in the tomatoes and continue to cook so the tomatoes start to break down and soften up. And then we are going to add in our concentrated shrimp stock that is going to add so much more flavor and continue to cook, but let's bring the heat down to low. At this point, in a large pot of boiling water, add salt and throw in your spaghetti. We are cooking just before al dente as we will finish in our sauce. When the pasta is done, add your shrimp and pasta to the pan with a ladle of pasta water, and let's bring the heat back up to medium and finish the cooking process. Mix and toss, and by the time your shrimp are cooked, which will be about 3 to 4 minutes, the pasta should also be done as well. And then finish with some fresh torn basil, as much as you like. 1 last toss and mix, and that's it. Our pasta is done. Plate, serve it up, and eat. Okay, so this is light, fresh. The shrimp are cooked perfectly. The brine, well worth it. The stock, well worth it. Eating out of the pan, well worth it. Thanks for watching, and as always, the full recipe is in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, ciao.